Hey, this is Arlene. It is August the 3rd, 2021. So this evening, I let my cat out, and I noticed from the southeast corner of my apartment, I usually get frequencies that come in through there. But today, this evening, it was super strong. So I went back into my apartment, got my iPhone, because it seemed like it was allegedly coming from apartment 415. So when I went up to the wall of 415 and the door, it was emitting frequencies. You could feel the pulses of it. So based on that angle, if it wasn't from a Gangstalker inside 415, then it would have been 425. And it was the same angle when I was in apartment 215. It was coming like as if it were coming from 225, who's now living in apartment 205, and also a Gangstalker. So I went up to the wall and I used my EMF app to measure the frequencies from the apartment, and what happened was very interesting. Unfortunately, there's no way of capturing it, but before it shut off, like right around here, these readings, it like stopped real quick and continued. So I thought that was kind of odd. And then you'll see it, there's like hesitation in this area for the readings, and then you just see like it kind of drops. So I actually went up to the wall and I used my EMF app, and then I went up by the door and used my EMF app. Now allegedly this apartment is vacant, and the reason why it's vacant, I don't know. I know it's vacant is because when my refrigerator went out and I had to do an after hours call, when maintenance came, they went into that apartment, and I could see with the door creaked open, it was a vacant apartment. But what's interesting is the man that lives in 401, who's also a Gangstalker, he has keys to that apartment. I don't know if he's using it at an office. I don't think so. I don't think he has ownership of that apartment, because otherwise maintenance wouldn't have gone in there and taken the refrigerator and put it in my apartment. So I thought that was interesting. Why would a tenant in an apartment or Gangstalker in 401, why would he have the keys? And the girl that's always with them goes in. They both came out of that apartment, and so I thought that was kind of interesting. So I was definitely getting frequencies from it in this area, and then separately I was getting frequencies from this electrical panel, which I find very interesting because none of the floors have one. And this one was installed since I moved in, like maybe a month, 2 months or so. So that's interesting. Why I'm thinking it's because it would be due to extra power on this floor, which is the 4th floor. But anyways, I just wanted to do a video on it. This is at 5640 Santa Monica Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, 90038. And there are apartments in the Derby where there are actual Gangstalkers inside the apartment with devices to target pointed at me. And the reason why I know that is because when I lived at 13007 Camino del Rey in Whittier, 90607, which is in the community of Whittier Woods, right next to the Caltrans yard on Workman Mill Road and Pelsmer Street. Those townhouses have no insulation between the walls. It's just dead space. And it, based on the way the build is of the wall, you could see the targeting with the thermal camera. I could see that I was getting targeted from both sides, 13005 and 13009. And it was from the actual people that lived there. So I thought that was interesting. And so if that could happen in Whittier Woods, and it also happened when I was living at California Villages, the apartment above me on the second floor. I was on the first floor. So it can happen anywhere. So there's definitely gangstalkers that live in some of these apartments and have devices. Now, apartment 302, they definitely have one. 404 would have one. Why would you not have one? You're right next to me. So, and actually, the devices can be moved around. And what was interesting, when my uncle got out of rehab and we were living together in the townhouse, I knew he had a device, but every morning when I got up for work, I think I got up like 4:30, when I would get in the shower every day, when I was at work, someone would come to the door and he would open the door and give them something. I don't know what it was. And then when I would go to work, I would leave for work about 6 a.m., 6:15, and right before I would go outside, 13005, every day when I left for work, you could hear them go outside and then come back in. So I'm wondering if they were putting, what do you call those devices you can put on the car so you can track somebody? That's what I was thinking, but I could be wrong. But anyways, I'm getting off the subject. Definitely getting allegedly targeted from a gangstalker in 415. It was very strong because when I was standing by the door and the wall, you could feel it. So that was interesting. There's a few apartments that's happened in the past, and I need to start doing videos when I do feel it. So this is at 5640 Santa Monica Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, 90038. We are located next door to Gold Diggers. You can Google Maps it or you can Yelp it.